boys and girls, Squee913 here, and welcome to my brand new Let's Play of Bethesda Softworks. No, that's just it's 2K games. No, you guys probably already know what it is just from there. I'm going to play Bethesda Game Studios. I don't know. I'm just rambling, waiting for the title screen to start before I start getting. Oh well. There it is. You could just read it right there. It's Ivy! No, Ivy. No, I'm playing Livio. I'm sorry, I'm playing Blivio. Oblivio. No. I always hated how it zooms out like that. I'm playing Oblivion as a Let's Play. I know I alluded to this earlier in the Squeeper origin story, who I will be playing, and yeah, let's get some couple of 1 or 8 things out of the way before I get started here. First of all, this is most obviously a modded Oblivion. Lots of mods. I will post them in the description of this first video. Unless I completely forget. And if so, you will remind me, and then I will post them in the first description. But please do not ask me how to install them all, because you are asking the wrong person. I managed to do it, but I don't remember how. No, I used a program called Oblivion Mod Manager, made things a lot easier, and let's face it, folks, if I can install something, anyone can install something. Unless you're like a quadriplegic vegetable. And even then, you got a shot. So, please don't ask me, oh, how'd you get this mod to work? How'd you get that mod to work? I used Google. And, Oblivion TS Nexus, I think that's what it's called. I'll put a link to it. But, yeah, so... Anyway, why don't we go ahead and get started, shall we? You guys saw, and I'm going to put it as the first episode in the, playlist, but you saw Squeeper's origin story, but if you didn't, we'll do a quick recap. Obviously this is a modded thing I added, just a nice little menu thing here. Oh, I gotta change the options. Hang on. Wow, was that a werewolf? I'm using Obscuro's Oblivion Overhaul. Why? Because it gets rid of many problems in the original vanilla Oblivion, like how the fact that everything levels up with you, which is just retarded. Not only is it silly that if I become level 30, the guards can still kick my butt, but there's a whole bunch of other things that I didn't like about it either. Like, for example, once you hit level 30, highwaymen on the street start having the best armor in the game, which makes no sense. Why are you still a highwayman? Just sell your breastplate and live like a king. And what I didn't like most was the idea that since everything's level to you, no matter where you go or what you do, you will never run into something that you can't handle. And that just breaks the world for me. I like the idea that I could run into a cave and get owned. I mean, that's part of the excitement. So, plus I have a whole bunch of other stuff. We're gonna start a new game, and let me give you a quick background in case you didn't watch the Squeeper, but you really should. Squeeper. Oh, shut it. By the way, we will not be doing the main quest at all. Not even one little bit. I will explain to you the goals of the LP. But Squeeper is a woodland elf. He was born to a noble family. His parents were noble. Mystic elf. I considered Mystic elf, but I don't really know anything about them. Just that they're a rare sight, and I thought that was kind of breaking the game too much. I have a mod called Beautiful Faces, and it added them in. Added a whole bunch of things in, actually, as you can see. In any case, we're a wood elf. The clan folk of the Western Valen Wood Forest, also known as the Bosmere. Wood elves are nimble and quick, making them good scouts and thieves. As you saw in the Squeeper intro, his parents passed away, leaving him on the street, some accident, and he was taken in by the Thieves Guild back in Valenwood. And I should mention that I'm no lore expert, so I'm assuming, you know, there's like a Thieves Guild in Valenwood, and cities, and nobles, but I don't really know. so you'll have to forgive me. But he didn't like the Thieves Guild because all they cared about was money. And while... Let's just do random until we find something good. While Squeeper loved theft, you know, stealing. Yeah, we'll go with that for now. He loved stealing things, the act of stealing things. He didn't do it for the money. He does enjoy wearing fine clothes, and staying in fine establishments, and things like that. But he doesn't really keep his money too long. His parents told him a long time ago when he was young, and told him every day, all day, that if you have money and if you have power, you're supposed to help those that are less fortunate than you. And he took that to heart. He really did. He's like the Robin Hood of Oblivion, I guess is what you could say. Actually, hang on, let's get rid of that beard. I know it might take me a little while to make my character, but that's fine, because I have lots to talk about before we get started. Like, for example, I will be completely role-playing this, or as much as I can. What does that mean? Well, it means that I will be metagaming as little as possible. If my character doesn't know it, I don't know it. If my character would not do it, I won't do it. Period. Like, I know that I can go to Anvil and talk to some girl and get a quest to go protect her rats, because I've played this game a lot. However, Squeeper wouldn't know that, so Squeeper won't know that, and I won't act like I do. Because I'm going to try, like I said, roleplay this as much as possible. I've installed some mods that help with that, like, for example, I have to sleep. If I don't sleep within every, 24 hours or so, I start to lose stats. Because that's realistic. I don't have a mod for eating because I didn't want to micromanage too much, but we will be eating at least once or twice a day. And what else? Well, I mean, I'll get into a lot of it as we go along, but the idea is to try and act like this is the real thing, get as close as we can to this being a real character and living his real life and going on a real adventure in a not real world. I'm by no means the first one to try this. In fact, Variax was a huge inspiration. He's doing an Oblivion LP just like this one, where he's role-playing it. However, he's going to be doing an extremely different character than what I'm going to be doing. I actually had no plans to do this like 2 weeks ago, but I got injured. And I spent like all day in bed and watched his LP for like 8 hours. And I said, you know what? This is cool. I want to do this too. Is that the hair? I kind of like that hair. Squeeper's very young. He's like 19, 20-ish. I should probably get back to, the origin story. Yeah, I think we're going to go with that hair. His parents died when he was still young, and he got thrown out on the street. The noble houses took all his money, all his assets. But before then, he was raised as a noble, so he was very highly educated. He was very highly trained, I guess you would say, in the arts of being a noble. He's very eloquent. He's very charming. He's very good at talking his way through things. He can charm the pants off of people. And he developed a taste for fine clothing and fine establishments. So Squeeper will stay in bedrolls only when he absolutely has to. He does not like sleeping out in the wild. He only wears armor when he has to. He doesn't like armor because it's uncomfortable. So when he's just walking around the city and stuff, he generally just prefers to wear clothes, and fancy clothes at that. He likes to look like a noble, for a couple of reasons. One, because that's what he grew up as. Do I want to go with white here? No, I don't think so. But most of it is because it covers for what he loves to do. No one really expects that a noble or a rich person is going to go around stealing stuff. Oh man, I don't know what color I want. Maybe. Right copper. Oh, I don't know. I don't know. You guys are gonna have to bear with me. This character creation is always a difficult thing for me to do. Because I have to get someone that's like perfect what I want. That's close. I think that's good. But I gotta get rid of the shadowy stuff. So yeah, and I will be playing that. I won't be wearing armor unless he's not crazy. There we go. Very young. You know, if I'm going outside of the town, or if I'm on a heist, or in a dungeon or something, I'll be wearing armor, of course. But if I'm just walking down the streets of Tamriel, you know, I'm not gonna wear armor because it's not very realistic, unless you're like you grew up wearing that stuff. Let's change the beard. I think that's probably good. I like that. And gosh, where was I? There's so much to talk about. I don't even know where to start. I'm doing this completely not the way I should be. I should be organized. I never am. Squeeper loves to steal. He loves being a thief, but he loves the excitement of it. He loves the adventure, the challenge. He doesn't care too much about the gold. Other than, you know, being able to wear nice clothes and stay at the best inns and stuff, he doesn't really care much about gold. He does have a fascination for magical artifacts and nice, interesting bubbles. So he absolutely adores magical items. He has this fascination with them. He doesn't have any magical talent whatsoever on his own, which means I won't be using any spells. Even the ones you start out with, he doesn't have. Just pretend they don't exist. But he has a fascination with magical items, magical swords and daggers and amulets and armor and all that good stuff. All right. Oh, wait, hang on. Wait, there's more to it than this, isn't there? Squeeper. His actual name is Anthropoulos Lightfoot. But when he was very young, he no, not that. He got scared about something, and he said "Squeep," and his parents from that day on always called him Squeeper, and it stuck. So that's how that got started. And what am I looking for? Azure, Sicilian, Aqua. I kind of like Aqua. That's a little too unnatural, isn't it? What about I kind of like that. Green eyes. I still think it's a little dark, but you know, let's see what else we got here. Lime. Lemon, no. Good God. Different colored eyes. No, I'm not. Oh my God. Wow. I don't need glow. I don't need glowing eyes. I'm not possessed. Oh, but that does look cool, doesn't it? Ah, but I'm not possessed. Ah, as cool as that is. No glow, no glow! Get rid of the glow! Whoa! What, Gambit? I can have Gambit's eyes. Wow. I never actually played with all the eye options on this. Where was I? Oh, stop that! Stop that! Alright, here we go. Jeez. For pity's sake, come on. Finally, here we go. So basically, he loves stealing. But he also loves giving to the poor. Like, God, that sounds so cliche. I don't know if I like the blue or the green. I think I'm gonna go with the green. Generally, like if he has extra money left over that he doesn't need, he will find a way to get it to the poor people. You know, leave it on their bunk at night, or yes. One way or the other. He doesn't really keep hoards of gold, which is why the Thieves Guild back in Valenwood got mad at him in the first place, because he almost never gave them gold. It would almost always find its hands into the poor populace. Which is, did I do that right? Oh, I don't want to do that. There. Alright, we'll do 35% for that. Who knows? Okay, good. That works. Where was I? Yes, so, and I'll be doing that in this LP as well, and I think it's a good way to keep it always challenging. You know, I will never have this massive hoard of gold. If I see something I really want to buy, if Squeeper sees something he really wants, well, then of course he'll save up until he can get it. But you will never see Squeeper walking around with tons more gold than he needs. He'll always find a way to get it to people who need it more than he does. He doesn't like guilds. Because of his experience with the last guild he was in, which means that I won't be joining the Thieves Guild. And some people might be going, what? But if you don't join the Thieves Guild, how are you going to sell stolen items and such? Well, I've installed a mod that'll fix that. Let's see, I'm going to be Shadow, which will allow me to turn invisible for 60 seconds once per day. Very useful for a thief, yes. No, I installed a mod that lets you, if you certain merchants in every town will buy stolen goods, but you have to work at it. You have to charm them. You have to get them to like you. I think you need a disposition of like 80 or higher, and they have to have kind of a seedy reputation. So it's not like any merchant will do it. So I'll have to go find that merchant. But every town should have someone I can sell my stolen goods to. That way I won't have to use the Thieves Guild at all. Let's see, specializations. Okay. So let me make the character custom class, and he is a thief, hands down. Also, I need to make this very clear at the very beginning. This LP is not what you're going to expect from most Oblivion LPs. It will be slower than you might think. There could be stretches, entire episodes and series of episodes where there's not a single fight. Why? Because Squeeper's a thief. He doesn't like fighting. He likes sneaking. If he is in a stand-up fight face-to-face with someone, he is doing something wrong. He likes to strike from the shadows. He likes to get them before they even know he's there, which means a lot of sneaking, a lot of slow going, a lot of patience. And if you're not into that, maybe this isn't the Let's Play for you. And of course we all know how big I am at failing, so God, who knows? Could be fighting all the time because I never get it right. My two favorite attributes is going to be personality, of course, and agility? Yeah, and agility. I was thinking maybe luck, but I'm going to go with agility. Personality and agility. I'm definitely not going to make a power game character, you know? I'm going for a roleplay, and he is a very charming, very quick person. I've installed, like I said, several mods that will help with the sneaking aspect. I have the Thieves Arsenal, which adds tons of fun little gadgets in a still somewhat realistic way that helps with sneaking. I've installed a mod that lets you hide in the middle of combat, which is so useful. In the original Oblivion, if someone sees you, you can never hide again. They will always find you no matter what. With this mod, I can still hide again, and that'll help a lot. Also, I installed a mod that slightly increases sneak attack damage. Okay. For my major abilities, I'm going to go with acrobatics, alchemy. He was taught in the Thieves Guild all about potions. Potions to help, potions to hurt other people, and that's what's going to basically replace magic for him. He'll make tons of different types of potions, healing potions, poisons. He has no problems whatsoever using poison. His belief is that when it comes to life and death, it's all about who wins. There's no such thing as honor when someone's trying to kill you. So he's all about potions. And this is a good thing for me because I've never really delved into the system before. I've never used it as much as I should have. So it'll be fun for me to learn. He's not an armorer. He doesn't know how to... In fact, he will never fix his own equipment. Why? Because that's not a skill set he has. He was a noble-born elf. Why is he going to know how to fix armor? So he'll always get that done at his store. Blade, of course, even though he doesn't like to use it, he understands the necessity in his line of work of knowing how to use it. Light armor, marksman. He's really good with a bow. What's that? That's 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. There we go. What? 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 Wait, what? Light armor, marksman, security, sneak, blade. Oh. Oh, okay. Well, then I will make acrobatics not a main skill, but speechcraft. Acrobatics I want him to get good at, but it's not one of his main skills. So speechcraft, because like I said, he's very charming. Sneak, obviously. Security should be obvious. Marksman, light armor, blade, and alchemy. Alright. Custom class. Yeah. Squeeper class. That's what I am. Yes! Right, there we go. What? No, back. Where is it? Where's... Yes. Alright, done. What else was I going to cover? Don't bother giving me suggestions like, oh hey, it's really cool, you should go check this out, you should go do that, because I won't listen to them, because I'm role-playing. You know, it's great that you tell me and now I know, but Squeeper wouldn't know. So if it's not told to him in the game, he's not going to do it. It just does not make sense. And, okay, so here's the basic setup. I know I'm moving really slowly. You guys are just going to have to bear with me because this takes time to set up. He was in Valenwood. He quit the Thieves Guild because all they cared about money. They didn't care about the passion of the steel, which is what Squeeper was all about. So he quit them, and they got really pissed, and they bribed some guards to accuse him of a crime that he didn't commit. And so he had to leave very quickly, and he stowed away on the first ship he could find, and that ship was bound for Cyrodiil, which he's never been to. He's always heard about Cyrodiil, but he's never been there, so he doesn't know much about this place. Turns out the ship is headed for the Imperial City. So, okay, here's the goal. Here's his dream. He loves heist. He loves pulling off that one great heist that no one else could do. And he wants to do that. And I've installed a mod called Vaults, which adds a vault to every major castle and keep in every city in Cyrodiil. And so his goal is basically going to be over the course of this LP. I don't know if I'll complete it or not. I have no idea how long this LP is going to be. This isn't like I go until I complete the main quest. I'm not even going to do the main quest. I'm not going to do any of the guild quests. And basically, I don't know. I'll end the LP when I'm tired of it. But his goal is to go to every town and pull off that heist, break into that vault and steal stuff from there, hopefully without anyone even knowing he did it. So the idea of the LP would be to go to one city and spend time there getting to know the keep, kind of do it the right way. You don't just go in there the first night and find the vault and take it. No, you stake it out. Maybe you do some missions for the Count so that you get access to the keep so that you can stake out the area and get the lay of the land. So you do quests here and there that are given to you to get on the right people's good side, that kind of thing. Okay, so shall we go? Yes? I think he's been in this ship long enough. He's no longer really considered a stowaway. He managed to talk one of the sailors into allowing him to share his room when he wasn't there. He didn't have to do anything naughty. He's just really smart. But unfortunately, I didn't do my social status and stuff. I gotta do that. Of course, he was born a nobleman, but he's not really anymore. No one even knows that he's a nobleman, especially not in here. Your reason for visiting? Other? I had to run as fast as I could, and we are poor. We got on that ship with nothing but the clothes on our back and a small dagger. And I don't have any diseases. So we literally have nothing. We have the Traveler's Boost, Traveler's Curse, Traveler's Greaves, and an Iron Dagger. This is just what we happen to have on us at the time. No money, no food, no nothing. And I tell you, Squeeper is starving. He hasn't had a good meal since he got on this boat. And he's ready to get off, I think. So, even though the... hang on a second. Even though the main purpose of the LP... What? Oh, okay, get some rest. Never mind, I gotta go here. Is to break into vaults. No. Oh, my chair just popped back on me. That was odd. His first order of business is going to be to eat. Maybe get some sort of money. Couple of oddities about Squeeper that you guys should know. Even though he's an elf, he hates the rain. He hates being out in cold, rainy weather. Like normal people, you know? Normal people don't just walk out in the city streets for no reason, ignoring the rain completely. If it's raining or whatnot, and he has the option of waiting until it stops, he will. Obviously that won't always be available. It won't always be a choice to him. But, like I said, he loves the finer things in life. He's kind of an oxymoron. He doesn't really keep a lot of gold on him, but man, he likes living in style. So the worst thing to him is having to sleep outside in a bedroll. He hates it. So he likes to try and travel from one city to the next. Okay, as I said before, he's got nothing right now, and he's starving. And he knows one of the best ways to a torch to get started is to start checking this stuff for yay. See, look, arrowroot, rat meat. Rat meat's not the best in the world, but he's not gonna eat tobacco. That's disgusting. But he's starving, like I said. And ooh, rice, that's good. Yeah, don't really need that. I don't need the shoes. So he's going to eat that rat meat like there is no tomorrow. And the rice and the wheat. So now that he's a little bit oh, what hurt? Why did it hurt? Was it the rat meat? Oh well. At least his stomach's full. Where was I? Oh yes, he hates sleeping outside. He also hates going into dark, danky caves. So you guys should probably just understand from the get-go, there will not be a lot of dungeon diving in this game. Because why? Why? He's a city man, you know, a city elf, I should say. He was raised in a city. He knows the city. He loves cities. He's at home in a bustling metropolis. You know, like the Imperial City would be like his playground, so to speak. So he absolutely hates caves. They're so dirty and nasty and almost always full of things that want to kill you, and so he doesn't like going in them unless he has to. So there won't be any like I'm walking down the street and hey, look, a cave, let's go explore that. Why? No, that's not really Squeeper's thing. He'd be like, no thank you, you go have fun with that, I will stay out here. So really the only time, ooh, I can sell that. The only time you will see him go in caves and such is if he has to, for some sort of mission or something. Alien ruins, kind of the same principle. They're not quite as bad as caves per se, but they're still old and smelly. The only reason why he would venture into an alien ruin is, like I said, he's fascinated with magical baubles and stuff. Ooh, an olive vest. Might be better than the armor he's wearing. Like I said, he hates... you can tell that. He hates wearing armor. It's so uncomfortable. He knows how to wear it. He's good at it. But he doesn't like wearing it if he doesn't have to.
Mister! Hey,
oh.
mister! Wait up!
Okay. Hey there, kiddo.
Hey, wait up! I need to talk to you!
Yeah, I tested this mod several times, and that kid's eyes never were right. So we're just going to say that he's blind. What is it, kiddo?
I have a letter for you.
How? I just got here. How's that even possible?
I'm not supposed to say it. Do you want the letter or not?
Yeah, sure. Give me the letter.
Aren't you forgetting something?
Give me the letter, please. Scram kid? No, I would give him gold if I had it.
Okay. Haha, tap
Hey, you picked my pocket. For what? What, for the lint? Are you pleased with the amount of lint you found in my pocket? You can keep it. No, no. Don't worry about returning it. I don't even want it. Hang on. No, I was just looking. That text was really small. I wish there was a way to make that bigger. I might uninstall. I have a mod that's called the BT mod that, you know, makes it so that you can see more stuff on your inventory, but it's going to make everything that tiny. I mean, look how small those subtitles are. That's crazy. Hang on.